A new extreme challenge in GTA 5! Today, we will test which car can reach the finish line, because each time the distance between the platforms gets smaller and smaller, and only the lowest cars will be able to make it to the finish. So watch the video until the end, give it a like, and of course, subscribe to the channel with the bell icon so you don't miss new cool challenges. Hello guys, it's me, your favorite little penguin as always, Koki. And a new experiment in GTA 5 where we will test which car can go through the lowest level and reach the finish line. That's why today we have a very unusual collection of cars, ranging from mini go-karts, baskets, some slightly unusual cars, and even a couch. Today we have supercars, SUVs, a Kamaz, and of course the longest Lambo in the world. It's incredible. A Lamborghini limousine. A Lamborghini monster truck limousine. Sorry. So make sure to watch the video until the end, give it a like, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new cool experiments. And if it's your first time here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. You won't find anything like this anywhere else. Got it? So, I suggest we get started right away. But we won't start with small cars, because it's logical that small cars will go much further today. We will start with the biggest lamp. Now that's what I call impressive. What a beauty. Look how huge it is. It's barely crawling. Sorry, I have to move the car just a little. Give it a slight push. Oops, excuse me, please. Otherwise, I just won't get through. Alright, guys. I think we slightly broke our map, but it's no big deal. No big deal. Look, the Bugatti is driving along with us. This is just insane. Bugatti, change. Oops, bye-bye. It's such a tiny thing compared to this Lambo. This is just insane. But guys, I've never tested such a long car before. In this experiment. What level is it? It's hard to see here. 8th. Whoa. That means 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Yeah, come on. 13th, 14th already. 15th. We passed the 15th level easily. 16 up at 17. 18, 19. Here it's already by a millimeter. And this should be the 20th. Really? 20 levels. Just for a moment. I think 40 levels. And 40 levels we have today, so what kind of madness is this? Seriously? 28? Well, even 29, and we keep going. The roof got a little dented, but it's no big deal. How is that? A super long squeeze. Whoa! My head is spinning. What was that? Okay, moving on. I think we won't make it through anymore. 30 levels? Seriously? I really didn't expect that this car, the biggest one, would make it through 30 levels today. It got extremely crushed, and it absolutely no longer looks like a Lambo. But 30 levels is quite decent. Let's go for the next car. That was very unexpected. Okay, we're back here again. I've tidied up just a little bit more. Now the cars are arranged absolutely perfectly, and I suggest we test the next car right away without any further delay. This is, a Kamaz. And something tells me that this Kamaz will travel much less than our previous giant Lambo. Why? Well, because the Lambo is long, yes. But this Kamaz, I think, is a bit taller. And that's what we're going to check now. By the way, write in the comments which of today's cars you think will reach the finish line. Because something tells me it will be the smallest go-karts. That makes sense overall. But the Kamaz has no chance of reaching the finish line. Okay, 32. 33. I was mistaken. After all, we are passing 33 levels. 34. This will already be problematic. Well, it just gets caught, and it's practically impossible. It simply won't fit. The safety cage is in the way, and unfortunately, only 33 levels. But, so far, this is the best result. Let's move on. So. What's next in line here? Well, perhaps it's a monster truck boat? Seriously, was that even possible? It's a real monster truck boat, can you imagine? So, a boat and a monster truck. How did they even combine that? What kind of madness is this? I wonder if it can float. Of course, this isn't a water experiment, but I suggest we take it to maximum speed, check how well we handle this test, and then there's an additional test for this boat to see how far we can sail. And in general, if we can sail at all. Okay, stop. Let's be careful here. Level 34. Will we have a new winner? That's not fair. Yeah, it's impossible. How come? Apparently the glass is in the way and because of it, we can't pass. Seriously? Done, that's really unfortunate. Okay, what if we go backwards? If I try to go through it all backwards? 1, 2, 3, and... Well, yeah. The glass is really in the way. And this boat stops at level 33 just like the Kamaz. But it can float! That's really cool. Alright, let's sail on the waves. We couldn't reach the finish line. Through these very low levels, we'll sail to the finish. He he he. A new way to reach the finish line. Just perfect. Alright, it's all jokes. We send our boat on a long voyage and head for the next car. Splash. There it goes, sailing away. Bye-bye. Well. The cars are getting smaller and smaller, and we have one last giant machine left. This is a real Kamaz, surrounded by sand. Perfect. Let's go. That's it. We are now truckers. This is called being truckers now. We'll be hauling sand. Guys, who needs sand delivered to their house? Let us know right in the comments. I'll deliver it. $10 is the price? Alright, no. $1,000. Just kidding. It's all a joke, but the most interesting part is to seriously reach the finish line and see what our cars are capable of today. I suggest we take maximum acceleration. By the way, it's very interesting that this Kamaz accelerates to 300 km per hour. Can you imagine? Well, it's interesting to see if it can make it through. Level 34? In my opinion, not really. Let's be careful. The main thing is to... Wow, look! Just a matter of millimeters. But at level 35, we have no chance. Yes. Pamps. Well, yes, the windshield is shattered. And it just doesn't fit. Overall, it was expected. Actually, it's surprising that this car made it to level 34. And this is the new winner for now. Congratulations. But that's just for now, because the cars go even lower from here. Well, really, they're very low. Look, this one is tiny, really. It's knee-high to me. Alright. We'll definitely get to that later. Now, up next, we have a Bugatti, which unfortunately fell into the water on its first run. But no worries, it's here. And we're ready to test this super fast, very unusual Bugatti with monster truck wheels. Seeing something like this in real life seems almost impossible to me. 0.001% chance. But today we're testing this car. The only problem I think is that it's a bit taller than usual. Bugatti. And if in real life you could drive it off-road without any issues, in this experiment it's a huge disadvantage because, well, it will be very difficult to drive considering such a high suspension. 36? Seriously? We have just a few levels left to count on our fingers. Come on. Whoa. Did you see how it squeezed through? Let's try again. Oh, look. Oh, perfect. Whoa. We barely squeezed through. 38? Seriously? Only 3 levels separate us from the finish. Come on. No, it doesn't fit. Look how it lowered. Oh, look how it just lowers. 1, 2, 3. Go. It lowers almost twice, but even that's not enough for us to pass. The hood also flew off, but so far this is the best result. 37 levels. Let's keep going. Wow, look, really, what tiny ones we have here. They are really very small. And each time, the most important thing becomes smaller and smaller. Here, it seems like this is a new Lambo. Honestly, I don't even know the name, but it looks very futuristic. If you know, write it in the comments. This car is really very unusual. Moreover, it's a crossover coupe. It looks very cool. I really like it. I give it a 9 out of 10. Rate it in the comments. I'm really interested to hear your opinion because it looks really cool. It kind of looks a bit like the Urus, but it's not the Urus. Interesting it looks. Alright, let's go for maximum acceleration. It drives very smoothly. By the way, it's an electric car. 35. Come on, 36. Oh, here the problems start. I think we won't pass level 37. Well, yeah, it just got stuck even. Look, oops. We lowered it as much as possible. The wheels are just hitting the arch, but it doesn't help us to get through. Damn, very unfortunate. Well, alright, 36 is also quite good. Although, maybe this limousine can handle, all the challenges. That's what we're going to check now. We already had one limousine that, to my surprise, performed very well. Well, alright, it's time to test the next limousine. By the way, it's exactly the same color as the Lambo, only it's not a Lambo. Is this some kind of tiger or what is it? Well, it actually looks like a tiger. Alright, The Lambo went through 32 levels, but I think, or maybe 31. And what this tiger is capable of, we will find out now. Let's accelerate. 300 kilometers per hour. Here we slow down gradually. For now, Kamaz number 2. Alright? Wow. What? What was that? That was... And how should we understand this? Is it going to stay like this? Yes, standing here like that? I really can't drive. It's stuck. Are you kidding me? Well, alright. Let's go test the next car. Okay, we have exactly half of the collection left. And this half of the collection simply must reach the finish line today, because we only have 3 levels left to overcome. And I'm sure these cars will handle it. 100%. Well, look at how beautiful it is. I would love to have such a car in real life. Honestly, I don't know what brand it is. It says R. Rolls-Royce? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. But it looks really cool. It says... Redford. Well, okay. I don't really know what that means. But... Redford must reach fish today. What's happening? I have oured the game. Almost exploded, froze, but we still made it through. Cool. It's really cool, 38. Here, it's already impossible to do. Well, it seems like it's a Bugatti. It's 1.5 to 2 times higher, but it made it through for sure. Also, 37 levels. Okay, why not? Let's go for the next car. So, what interesting things do we have here? Oh, another Lambo. We really have a Lambo collection today. Oh my God. It turns out. Stop! Wait! No, it can't be. I've already guessed what kind of car this is, but I think you don't know yet. If you're a recent subscriber to my channel, you definitely don't know. But if you're a long-time subscriber, you've already guessed what kind of car this is. Look, I'll show you the magic on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! It's flying. Seriously. Wait, is that even possible? Oops, quiet. Bam. Okay. Flying car. Come on. Whoa, it climbed up by, perfectly. Level 38, 39. Damn. But here... How do we do it here? Oops. Just like that, back on the wheels. No, it doesn't fit. But I have an idea. Cheating tactic. This is, of course, a bit against the rules, but we can just do it like this. Calmly, oops, take off and fly right over perfectly. Straight to the finish. Well, damn, I think it's against the rules. You probably shouldn't do that. So, I guess I'll return this car. It can fly, of course, it can fly over. Everything is super easy, but the essence of our experiment is to drive the car right to the finish line. So, unfortunately... 38 levels. We were 2 levels short of reaching the finish. Wow. There are really very few cars left, and my hope that at least one of the cars will reach the finish today is getting smaller and smaller. But, we are not getting upset, we are not losing hope, and we are trying our best to reach the finish. In such a cool Ferrari, right in the drift. Vroom, 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 drifting. It's really cool. Alright, well, almost. We got a bit wrapped around a pole. Well, it happens. Okay, alright, the most important thing is not to drift. It's to not accelerate too much, because that's not the point of our experiment. But I also have a lot of other experiments on my channel, so if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so. There are a lot of cool experiments. Various ones. On speed, on jumps, on off-road capability, on water experiments, so if you haven't seen them, subscribe and watch, definitely. Level 38 and... Well, yeah, oops. I think it's now a real ramp car. How did it get crushed like that? Oh, easy. This is just insane. Some kind of, well, let's try again. No, unfortunately, only 37 levels. This car goes through, but it won't reach the finish line. But that's okay. We still have a lot of contenders who can quite possibly reach the finish line. For example... the Lamborghini Egoista, which looks super futuristic. This is probably one of the most beautiful cars today. I would give it a 10 out of 10. It's really some kind of hypercar, not supercar. Honestly, I don't know the difference. But it looks unreal. Cool. Such a car is just the epitome of beauty, probably. We accelerate to the maximum. And try to overcome the last levels, because here we can easily get through. Look, this mini bridge... This is really easy here. For the Lambo, bro. Okay, 38. Let's try to pass perfectly. No, seriously. How come? Wait, really? Yes, no. It really doesn't fit. Are you kidding? Are you laughing? It really doesn't pass. Look, it just gets stuck. But apparently level 37 is the level for our supercars. This is where most of them will remain. Well, no big deal. Let's move on to the smaller cars. So 4 cars. This is just sad because our chances are getting smaller and smaller. Well, okay, this wheel gives me hope. It looks very unusual.
Wow, I almost felt dizzy. Okay, so I won't do it anymore. Well, what if from the first person view?
All. I take back my words. That was just terrible. Look, driving in such a wheel is just a nightmare. Look, it's spinning me like in a washing machine. Oh. Alright, that's it. Let's move on. My head is really spinning from such craziness. But okay, we move on. And level 35. 36, now here's a real problem. 37, let's go through. No, look, that's it. It just doesn't fit. But logically, there's some kind of safety frame installed inside. And this tire 100% won't go any further. 36 is the maximum. That's unfortunate. Well, next up is the sofa. With such a beautiful and cool anime girl. Can you imagine a real sofa on wheels? Vroom vroom. Let's go. This is really the most unusual collection of cars I've ever tested. Have you ever seen a sofa on wheels? Honestly, I've seen it a couple of times, but to ride on it, and imagine you're really stuck in traffic. And to your right and left, your neighbor is this kind of sofa. I think it's probably illegal to drive such cars, but okay, we're passing level 36. Just make sure to duck your head back, duck down, look, ducking. Okay, level 37. Ducking, and let's go. Oh no, I still hit my head. Well, okay. One more time. Maybe we need maximum speed. Ducking our head as much as possible. And 1 and 2 and 3. Bam. No, it doesn't pass really. I'm in the way. Otherwise it would pass. Oh. It goes through backwards. Great. New tactic. Oh, a collection of supercars. This is a new supercar, guys. I got it. I got the tactic. Alright. Level 38. I think it's impossible. Well, yes. Just flipped over. Hey, how? That's it. Ow. Ow. Let me go. Well, we parked the couch here on level 37. Almost 38, but just missed it. Well then, we only have 2 cars left. And I suggest starting with a supermarket basket. It's really a shopping cart from the supermarket. And also toilet paper to boot. Now, call me the king of toilet paper in the comments. It's actually very funny, but the cars are getting really low, and most importantly, each time, our chances of reaching the finish line are getting lower and lower. The higher the level, the lower it gets, but the chances of passing are getting higher and higher. I'm already confused. Well, okay, it seems like we're making it through. 37, oops, toilet paper. It doesn't even get in the way. 38, please duck your head. Oh, no. Well, this is a joke. Wait a minute. Seriously? Even this basket can't make it through? Well, really, look, nothing is working out in any way. Oh my gosh. I thought we would make it to the finish line. And it turns out a miracle, 1 car is left. It turns out this is the last chance to reach the finish line. This is really very tough. Alright, let's go test the last car. Well, all hope is on you, mini cart. Let's see what you're capable of. By the way, it drifts really cool. If you've ever ridden a go-kart in your life, be sure to give this video a like, because I just love go-karting. And really, all hope is on this cart, that with its help, we will be able to overcome this challenge. Read 400 kilometers per hour. I do love go-karts, but I've never seen a go-kart that accelerates to 400 kilometers per hour. It even jumps. Wow, look at its awesome suspension. Alright, we're not testing the suspension. Oh, look. Oh, perfect. So, level 39. Starting. The head. Go ahead. And, wow, perfect. The last level. Please, come on. Hoo-hoo. Perfect. Most definitely on the last car. Indeed, on the last chance, without a doubt. We are winning after all. Most importantly, if you absolutely enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and absolutely subscribe to my channel so you don't miss such incredible experiments in GTA 5. Don't forget about the bell, because that's how you can watch my videos first and give them likes. And of course, write in the comments which Dakar you liked today the most. And as always, it was me, your favorite penguin, with such a cool experiment in GTA 5. Good luck to everyone, have a great mood, and see you next time in GTA.